Hi there, I'm Nicole Matheson, and today I'm going to draw a little video for you on how to stop seeing yourself through negative, judgy, critical eyes and start seeing yourself for the beauty that you are. How to feel more beautiful in our bodies, in our beauty, so that we can just enjoy this beautiful, precious life that we have. So I'm going to do that by explaining a couple of things and drawing you a couple of little pictures. So this is you. And you are growing up in the world, and the world around you gives you lots and lots of messages over the years as you grow up over your lifetime. And a lot of the messages are kind of constant, and they create what I call the beauty load. And I have a book by the same name, The Beauty Load. Now, what a lot of these messages that we receive come from the patriarchy. So messages about women not being as clever, as inspired, as valued, as valid as men in the world. And then that kind of paired with the objectification of women's bodies, constantly kind of being shown that women's bodies are there to look at, are there to be beautiful, are there for pleasure, for men's pleasure. And as we grow up, we have our own experiences, either to the negative or the positive of this. And then we have all of this also kind of added to and piled onto by consumerism, this constant messaging that in order to fit the bill, in order to fit in order to feel good enough, we need to purchase things, we need to spend our money. So what happens as a result is that women's value is in beauty and our bodies. So what happens to us when our value is in our looks is we internalize all of that. And we internalize it because we need to feel safe and fit in. So it starts to penetrate beyond just our exterior and come inside. So it becomes beliefs about ourselves. Okay. So what that does to us, let's look at what that does to us. Here's you again. And this is the common way that the conditions and the context of all of that, the beauty load, as I call it, the conditions and the context of the beauty load, what it creates in us as a sort of natural progression, I believe, is that we start to see ourselves as though from this eye that is external to us, looking at us. And this eye is critical, it's judgy, it's perfectionistic, it is unforgiving, and it is rigid. It's not kind. It's not a kind eye. And it's actually doing all of this because it wants us to be safe. That's its aim. But it's not kind. It will get us to safety with whatever means it needs to use. And that can be a really unkind, critical, nasty voice. So what that does to us is it makes us have a negative mind. We have a lot of negative thoughts, especially about ourselves, but also about other people. It keeps us in our heads, and our heads just go round and round with all of this criticism, the judgment, the perfectionism, the unforgivingness, the rigidity, the unkindness. We get stuck in our head. And what happens is we disconnect from actually feeling our body, from being in our body, from being embodied. We become a head, a mind that doesn't really have a connection with the body, which means that we are disconnected from our body, from our senses, from our feelings, from pleasure, from our enjoyment, from our safety. We don't feel safe in our body. Our nervous system becomes really unsafe. It's not a safe place to be. And so we start to focus on others, comparisons. And you know how we solve this awful feeling of the disconnect from our body and the discomfort of our nervous system and the lack of safety and all that critical judginess? We do what consumerism has told us we need to do. We take action in the way that we have been told, which is to spend money and do work. We go into that need to act in discomfort by spending money on our beauty and on our looks. So what can we do? Here's a practice for us. Here's you again. And a practice for us is, instead of seeing ourselves through this negative eye, no, we start to see ourselves through the I, the self, the consciousness, the point of consciousness that is inside of us, that sits in our heart. So we see ourselves through the eyes of our heart, through the consciousness of our heart. And so the heart is concerned with how you feel. It cares about how you feel, cares about your well-being, cares about you feeling good and safe. The heart is forgiving. It's generous. It's loving. It's gentle. And it's compassionate. All those things that critical, negative, external, judgy eye is not able to be. So what do? We start to feel how it is to be us. We start to feel our sensations, our senses, our body. We start to feel what it is to be present in this moment, what it is to be alive, what it is to be in nature, what it is to be in connection with ourselves and with others. We start to feel awe and wonder when we are in our heart. We start to connect And from there, we can love our body for its health and its strength and its capacity to feel things. And so I have made a really lovely couple of things for you. One is my loving eyes meditation that you can find on my website at www.nicolematheson.com. And the other thing that I have got for you is my book, The Beauty Load. And this will really help you to explore how to transfer all of that negativity, all of that angst, all of the context and the conditions of what you have grown up with into an empowerment for you, into your capacity to love your body as an act of rebellion, despite all of that messaging.